When my dad said, "It's just a reunion, don't take it personally," something in me broke. This wasn't just a reunion. It was the one thing I had earned, the one moment I should have been part of. But they didn't want me there. So I made sure the next reunion would be one they'd never forget. Hey everyone. If you've ever been underestimated, ignored, or shut out by your own family, this story will hit deep. Hit subscribe, smash that like button, and let me know in the comments. Have you ever had to prove someone wrong just to earn respect? Now, let's get into it. I grew up in a small town where family reputation meant everything. My dad was the golden man of our family, successful, respected, always hosting the big family reunions. And my older brother Mark was the prodigy, college degree, great job, married young. Me? I was the disappointment. When I dropped out of college to start my own business, my dad laughed. He said, "You're wasting your time chasing dreams. Be practical like your brother." That was the moment I realized. In his eyes, I'd never be enough. Still, I tried to stay close. I called, I visited, I showed up at every event, until last year. When the family reunion invitations went out, I didn't get one. At first, I thought it was a mistake, so I called my dad. He picked up with that calm, dismissive tone he always used when he knew he'd hurt me. "Son, it's just a reunion," he said. "Mark's organizing it this year. We're keeping it small." But I knew the truth. Everyone was invited. Aunts, cousins, even neighbors. Just not me. I hung up and sat in silence. Anger boiled in my chest, but underneath it was something worse. Shame. I wasn't angry that I missed a party. I was angry that my family had decided I didn't belong. That night changed everything. I threw myself into my business, day and night. I built an online company selling eco-friendly packaging. At first, it was just me and a laptop. Then it grew. Fast. Within 2 years, I had 40 employees and international clients. The same dad who ignored me, he still didn't know. He'd call sometimes asking if I'd found a real job yet. I didn't bother correcting him. I was saving my reveal for the perfect moment, and that moment came sooner than I expected. One morning, I got a call from my brother Mark. He sounded desperate. "Hey, listen, we're organizing a big family reunion this year at Dad's estate. Can you sponsor the event? We're short on funds." The irony almost made me laugh. The same people who didn't invite me last year now needed my help. I smiled and said, "Of course, I'll handle everything." But I didn't tell them how much I'd handle. I contacted the event planner myself. I upgraded the venue, the decorations, the catering, all first class. When the day came, the family was buzzing about how fancy the reunion looked. My dad was beaming, taking credit, as usual. Then came the dinner speech. Mark tapped his glass. "Let's thank everyone who made this reunion possible," he said. He looked at Dad. "And of course, our generous sponsor." He paused. "My brother." The room went silent. All eyes turned to me, the one they hadn't even invited last year. I stood up, calm and smiling. "Funny thing," I said. "Last year, I wasn't good enough to be invited. This year, I bought the entire reunion." You could hear a pin drop. My dad's face went pale. He tried to recover, stammering, "Son, that's not what I—" But I wasn't done. I raised my glass and said, "Family isn't about who you invite. It's about who shows up, even when you don't want them to." After that night, something shifted. Half the family came up to me, apologizing, congratulating me. My dad didn't say much, but for once, he looked small, like he finally realized what he'd thrown away. A week later, he called me. Not to criticize, not to gloat, but to apologize. It wasn't perfect, but it was real. And as I hung up, I realized revenge isn't always about destroying someone. Sometimes it's about letting them see you become everything they said you couldn't be. If you've ever been left out, underestimated, or told you'd never make it, this one's for you. Drop it in the comments if you believe success is the best revenge. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because stories like this, they're proof that justice always finds its way.